Never dispose of the pen, I'm at it again, we close to the end. The older I get, emphatic I am. They try to pretend, they try to be friend, wreak havoc instead. Look at the trends, can't comprehend my dramatic ascent. I'm heavenly sent, they try to condemn. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the man. Yeah, different vision but the same goes. Big collision off the main road, that's the beaten path where my brain goes. Fuck the devil's wrath off my halo. Hella stones, no Thanos. Hella gold, no rainbow. This is hella genius in my brain lobes. Hella gross as far as revenue goes. Bought me a net for these Benjamins though. You not a threat, you an enemy though. Broke me a sweat, killing enemies slow. Body offset, all these feminine flows. Hardly upset, but you testing me though. All of these stats are depressingly low. Why your girl think I'm a specimen though? Drones and them perks is my medicine though. There's no comparison, black in America, little too arrogant. I just embarrass y'all, niggas irrelevant. I shouldn't mention it, that's royal etiquette. Out of my element, way too intelligent. Grab you a therapist, send in my sentiments. Neck full of sediments, cop me a Tesla and skirt through the valley. Drop the investment in Silicon Valley. All this cake, but I'm missing the patty. Might mess around and just move to Miami. Drums are so loud that they breaking the chassis. King of the grass like I'm Lionel Messi. I am not crass, but my mental is messy. Mud in my glass while my pencil is sketching. All these rappers, but no one impressed me. Most of them actors at labels is testing.
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 test, testicles, testing, testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 1300 and 8-5 of the Daily Mother, the Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gangcast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and the Slaycast. In the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, bustas, hustles, and yo-hos? It's your boy, Papa Swolio. What is going on, fam? How are we doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Mancast. Welcome to all the juicy juice. How are we doing? Episode 1385. How are we? How we doing? Would you train today? I've been swole texting a lot of you today, and you got that swole text first thing in the morning, so I hope you got your pump on. I hope you got it done. And let me just change this display a little bit. Make it a little darker, make it look sexy. There we go. There we go. Now I'm feeling good. Now it's smoothing my eye holes, my ear holes. I'm feeling good. Yeah. What's up, Robert? Welcome to the fam. Just paid for the year, so welcome to Swolenormous X. Welcome to Unlimited, bro. Jacked up to see all the awesome info on the inside. Well, you got access to it right now. You go jump in, Robert. We got some big releases coming this week. Got some big things we're working on. So I'm super stoked I'm excited to announce this stuff. I'm excited to talk about the new things that are coming and to release some new shit this Monday. Reminder that the weekly accountability meeting, as we have every week, we release new content, brand new content inside Swolenormous X, unlimited every single week. So you get new content every single week, and not too many people can claim that. Like fucking brand new yoga classes all the time. Brand new yoga classes every week. We just launched the Brain Games, the 20-minute section. So now you can get your meditation on for 20 minutes. So a brand new section. So we're filling that out. So a lot of cool stuff. And I know a lot of you are enjoying it. So I hope you continue to enjoy it and go deep. Go deep, Robert. Go deep. Jimmy, I didn't get the earlier text. You didn't get the one this morning? It went out like 8 a.m. Let's see here. If you're international, you might not have gotten that one because they get sent it because there's no way for me to send certain messages because WhatsApp. If you're international, it's WhatsApp. So there's certain things that we can't get. But if you're in the US, you might get some more messages, or it depends on which one I was texting on this morning. I'm all over the place. I'm always in your inbox. If I'm not in your DM, I'm sliding into your phone. I'm doing it one way or the other. So I'll get back to you later. But make sure you get on that Swole text. Make sure you get on that Swole text. Let's see. Still haven't received my December Swole card. I need to send an email. You never sent us an email? You're not going to get one then. If you didn't send in an email. If you don't send in an email, you're not getting your card. You're not getting your card. You're not getting your card. You got to send in email. So that's gone. Maybe you'll win again. Maybe you'll win again. It's probably up on my wall already. So you snooze, you lose on that one. Make sure you send us an email when you win those Swole cards. Make sure you stay on top of that. Make sure you stay on top of that. What's up, Logan? What's up, Danny? Yeah, dude, fucking going deep. We go deep on the Swole text. Love the motivational Swole text throughout the day. Fuck yeah. So today's Swole card is FAM. The Swole fam, we call it the Swole fam, obviously. I need to send another as it never came to me. Well, don't worry about it. You can win another one in the future. It doesn't exist. If you haven't sent it in yet, chances are you're not. Every single card that gets submitted, every single email, every single one gets sent out. Every single one always gets sent out. So I never miss. Unless maybe the address was submitted improperly or something. So I send out every single card that gets submitted. Just make sure you email right away. Let me write this one. Ooh, there we go. F-A to the M. So we call it the Swole fam. And obviously it's the family. But it's also the Fit Acceptance Movement. Remember that? Remember how we started doubling it up as the Fit Acceptance Movement? I love that shit. We got some good stories today. Let me just write this one out. Sometimes I do it before, sometimes I don't. Oh, fucking great. Good one. What up, fam? What up? This one just says fam. We've never just done a fam one, I don't think. It's ever just been fam. It's been Swole fam. But send us an email. So Kate, who was that? Kate, who's that? Kate Faye, Catherine Faye. Send us an email. I mean, maybe I still have it. I sometimes keep some. I keep ones that don't get claimed in a pile. So if you didn't receive it, you never know. It's shocking and amazing. It's shocking and amazing that mail actually gets where it needs to go. So I'm not surprised if you don't receive the mail, but everyone else. It depends on where you live too. If it's international, that could take a while. A lot of people have mentioned that it takes like a week or two. So let's see here. What's going on today? I'm all over TikTok. There you go. Well, it's different than Swole text, but yeah, TikTok's the shit. TikTok. We definitely need a fam shirt. It's coming. We got a lot of gear coming. Oh, that's another reminder. So today, actually, let me put this on the. Let me pull this up on the interwebs. So we got a story. We got a fucking story today. We're gonna get into that in just a second. It's about fast food. You guys are gonna lose your shit. We're gonna have such a fucking good. This is such a great episode. This is gonna be such a great fucking episode. This topic is just It's so rage-worthy. It's so ridiculous because we get to talk about what happened before, like why they're making these changes now, and just the thought that what you've been fucking eating or what people have been eating, it's disgusting. Let's see here. What was I just going to say? Swolenormousapparel.com. The fuck your pink drink. I don't know, Will. Maybe. It's possible. I don't know if you sent this to me. It was sent to me. Sometimes things get sent to me by a few people or it gets sent to me through the grapevine. But a reminder that the Fuck Your Pink drinks are available. The Fuck Your Pink drink gear. All the Fuck Your Pink drink gear. So the original pink and the second, the 2.0, the black. So all the Fuck Your Pink drink shirts and the gear are now available. Cell phone covers, mugs, stickers, and of course the tanks and the shirts for men and women. So if you're interested and you missed it last year during the whole Brittany Dawn fiasco, it's like the 1 year anniversary. So we're running this for about a week. So limited time only. Go check it out. Swolenormousapparel.com. I'll leave that up for a second. Let's see. There you go. Fam, just got my card last week from New Year. I'm in Honolulu. It takes a minute. I just ordered. Well, it didn't. I didn't send that on New Year. Usually they get sent out every couple weeks. usually get sent out. Sometimes I'll get on a good routine. Sometimes I'll get on a good routine and I'll send them out once a week. Sometimes I send them out day by day, but sometimes it gets built up and it gets backed up. And, it depends because sometimes I'll go and I'll see, okay, I did the card or I have the card, I'm ready to fill some out, but then the emails haven't come in. So I give it some time because sometimes people don't submit their information. So I try to do them in some sort of small batches. And sometimes it pulls up or it piles up and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do it on Sunday. And then I don't make it to that Sunday. So then it makes it to the next Sunday, but you all get it. You all get it. So, oh, well, that's no guarantee that it's going to get sent out again anyway, but all right. So, it's cool. That's cool. I can't control what the U.S. Postal Service loses too as well, because I know for a fact, I think one of you or someone else mentioned that you didn't get your card. And I remember for sure that person got that card because I literally didn't have it. So it's like, I don't make a card and throw it out. It stays in the pile until it gets claimed. And if it's not claimed after like a couple cycles, it gets put on the wall or it does get tossed eventually, but never right away. Never right away. It's the post office, not Papa. It might be. Would you be surprised that if I'm sending like 20 or 30 letters and they're getting thousands and hundreds of thousands a day, that one might slip through the cracks, one might fall through? It's amazing how accurate they are. A road trip where you're going to go pick it up? No, it's cool. I mean, if you sent the email in, you never know. Maybe it's still over here in this pile because after a while, I usually just put them on the wall or something. So it's possible. Look, it's possible I made a mistake, but we'll see. If I still have it, you'll get it. I'll make you another one. Okay. So we have the Swolenormous apparel, again, swolenormousapparel.com for the pink drink shirt and the iFlex UFlex. Oh, that's a good shirt. That's one of my favorites. The iFlex UFlex tank is literally like one of my favorite tanks to wear. It's all ripped up because of the weight chain belt that I put around when I do dips and calf raises and stuff. But it's so beat up. It's so beat up and broken in. It's fucking awesome. I love that tank. Okay, so let's get into a Swole Fam post before we get into the main, I wouldn't say the main topic, but before we get into like the rage. Before we get into the rage, let's get our feet wet. Let's get our dick wet a little bit. There's a brand new video from yesterday on YouTube, if you haven't yet checked it out, about Always Hungry and binge eating. I got some fire coming tomorrow. You guys are going to love this video tomorrow. It's something that you might be already aware of that's going on, kind of like a little trending thing in our little sphere. And I saw something today, the aspect that stood out to me that really was embarrassing that I'm going to make a YouTube on tomorrow. So make sure that you stay tuned for that. I know it's vague, but you're going to like the release tomorrow. Big nuts on chin, big sack, big fucking sack. So today's first story from the Swole Fam is from Jessica, and this is huge. And Jessica says, so I did it. Let me zoom out a little bit. Zoom to window. There you go. There you go. And then we zoom in. All right. So I did it. I stepped on the damn scale. When I started the 90-day dash, I weighed 118 pounds. Today, the scale tipped at 130. 12 pounds. Gained 12 pounds. The last time I didn't like what the scale told me, I drastically cut my calories to 1,000 to 1,200 and lifted weights daily. I starved myself to the point where when I walked from one side of the room to the other, I couldn't catch my breath and my heart felt like it was going to pound through my chest. Went to the hospital and was malnourished. I was also diagnosed with exercise-induced anemia. I'm here to hold myself accountable, fam. I don't want to put my body through that hell because of a stupid number. I feel amazing and strong. I'm pretty solid, well, except my banana roll, which is known as Herbie, and I fit jeans I haven't worn in 5 years. I eat wholesome food better than I ever have. I'm going to be mindful this go-round. Every time I let that voice creep in saying, quote, wow, 130 pounds, I think of when Papa said, quote, if you could look exactly how you want but have a higher number on the scale, would you? And damn it, fam, my answers are going to be yes. This time I have the fam's support and Papa to kick me in the ass. Besides, it's just a number. The scale can't tell me how healthy I feel. And this is a huge post. And a reminder, all these posts are available right now. So after this episode, make sure you go into the Swole Fam and drop your responses there too, so they get alerted and they get notified. But this is a great post from Jessica. It's very important because when you're gaining weight, when you are changing your life, you're building muscle, burning fat, you're focusing on being healthy, you're focusing on the 7 pillars, you got your shit on lock, you got your community, you got your nutrition, your training, your recovery, mobility, mindfulness, consistency, you're locking it down. You step on the scale, all of a sudden, her results and all her hard work are supposed to be obliterated because the scale says 130. Like, fuck what the scale says. And this is not some kind of fat acceptance bullshit. Fuck what the scale says. If you're looking good, you're feeling good, you're moving well, you're doing all the right things, when you build muscle, when you build lean mass, it's going to weigh more, but you're going to look thinner. I haven't weighed myself in a long time, once in a while, and I usually only weigh myself if I come across a scale, and it's usually in the afternoon or something because it's not first thing in the morning, empty stomach, but I'm anywhere between probably like 190 and 200 pounds, probably around low 190s, maybe now, I don't know. I've been leaning out and I've been really doing some stuff with fasting and mobility. So let's say 190. Maybe 190. Like I said, depends. It fluctuates, and I haven't weighed in a while. But my body weight, if you had someone same as me, same height, that never worked out, has no muscle mass, weighs the same, let's say 190 to 200, they're going to look fat. They're going to look big. They're going to look soft. They're going to look thick. Okay? And not a good kind of thick. They're going to look fucking round because muscle is more dense. Lean tissue is more dense, and you're going to have more weight. Gravity is going to be pulling you more into the earth. You are going to have more of a gravitational pull. You're going to have more mass. It's going to be more dense. So you're going to look thinner. But for me, when you say 190 versus someone who doesn't exercise at 190 at my height, they are going to look bigger. They're going to look fat because think of fat kind of like styrofoam. If you want styrofoam to weigh as much as steel, you're going to need 1,000 times more styrofoam than steel. Just throwing out random numbers. Think about it. You can make styrofoam weigh as much as steel, but you're going to have to get a lot more volume. It's going to take up a lot more space to weigh the same, to have the same mass. It's going to take up a lot more space. Same thing with fat. Fat is like styrofoam and muscle is like steel. You can have a lot less muscle, but you can weigh the same. So the scale it's not 100%. It's not, oh, you weigh 130, you're going the wrong direction. And that's really how we start thinking about weight loss. But that's the problem with the fat acceptance, body positive. That's the problem with this plus-sized promotion. Because they are taking that concept of weight loss being the important thing. It doesn't matter if everyone's playing with the numbers. People play with the numbers with calories, and people play with the numbers for weight loss. And everyone's saying, don't lose weight, the stigma. I don't necessarily disagree with people saying we should get away from weight loss. Everything shouldn't be about weight loss. It should be about fat loss. No one wants to really say, everyone just uses general weight loss. Well, yeah, you shouldn't just be losing weight because you could be losing muscle tissue too. You could be losing muscle. That's not good. You could lose muscle. That's not a fucking good thing. You don't want to fucking lose muscle. You want to lose extra fat, extra. And then when you say, hey, fat loss or weight loss and fat loss, and then all of a sudden you'll have people on that side, well, you're telling people to lose weight. That's not good. You're part of diet culture. No, I'm part of health culture. I'm part of what the health industry and the fitness industry should be preaching more. It's not just about fucking playing numbers. Stop whittling down everything to fucking numbers when it comes to calories. It's the quality and it's everything else in your lifestyle. It's not just nutrition. If it was just nutrition, if it was just calories, why do we have 7 pillars? If it was only about the nutrition, why do we have 7 pillars? Because it's not just about the nutrition. And nutrition itself, pillar number 2, it's not just about the numbers. That's an energy balance. That's physics. That's laws of nature. That's energy balance. That's not health. That's energy balance. That's how much energy are you consuming? How much energy are you expending? Oh, ho, ho, you have less energy on your body. That doesn't equate to health. That's a huge problem. That's a huge problem because we are associating calorie restriction. We're associating the body weight with health when it should be the body composition. It should be your lean mass, your fat mass, not just your scale weight. So when Jessica is gaining 12 pounds, and who knows what else, all the details, you can't summarize your last several months in a couple paragraphs. You can't get all the details, all the nuances of your existence, but just the fact that she's addressing that she used to have, those extreme calorie restrictions. She did 1,000 to 1,200 calories a day. and she was starving herself. She went to the hospital. She was feeling really sick because she wasn't getting enough nutrition. If you're playing just by the numbers, you would think, hey, if you're eating 1,200 calories, you're going to get better shape. You're going to lose weight. You're going to be doing everything right if you are eating 1,200 calories because it's a numbers game, right? If it was a numbers game, why'd she go to the hospital? If it was a numbers game, why was she malnourished? It's because she wasn't eating enough fucking food. She wasn't getting any good nutrients. She was playing the numbers game. She was playing the numbers game. Very dangerous. A very dangerous game because what happens when you get to 118? What happens? Love you too, Jess. What do you think? What do you think happens? What do you think happens when she gets to 118? She was starving herself. She would walk from one side of the room to the other and she couldn't catch her breath. She went to the hospital because she was malnourished. She was diagnosed with exercise-induced anemia. People tend to try to compensate by exercising more. I say this all the time. It's not training more. It's not just doing more. That's not what gets you fucking results. You're overdoing it. And when you just try to add more exercise, what are you doing? You're neglecting pillar number 4. You're not recovering. And you're not programming, and it's partially you're not doing number 3 either. You're training too much, which is against training. You're not doing the training protocols designed for your needs. You're not designing your program optimally. There's a lot of crossover. There's a lot of crossover with recovery and training, recovery and nutrition, recovery and mindfulness, recovery and mobility. That 4th pillar gets a lot of crossover from the other ones because a lot of things lead into recovery, filling up your cup psychologically, physically. There's a lot of things you have to pay attention to. Let's take this is a good quote from or comment from Jeremy. After losing 130 pounds and starting Swole season and starting week 20. Good for you, bro. Good for you. You're almost done. Last week of Swole season. I've gained 7 pounds and look and feel great, but for a split second, the jabroni in me was pissed about the 7 pounds, even though that was the entire point of bulking. So this is another example. So Jeremy says he lost 130 pounds. That's insane. That's amazing. You lose 130 pounds. One of the biggest things that anyone will tell you is the paranoia of going back to the way you were. But think about how many new habits you form to lose 130 fucking pounds. And you think by increasing your calories slightly, training like a beast, eating clean foods, all of a sudden it's going to come roaring back. But your brain is like, you almost have like, you have that, you're in shock. Your brain doesn't believe you. It remembers what it was like. It remembers that wasn't that long ago in the scheme of things. And a lot of people that have extreme weight loss have that paranoia of gaining it back. And they focus more on the calories and the scale. They get really obsessed with not gaining a single pound. Well, let me tell you something, fam. You're going to gain a couple pounds day to day. You're going to gain 2 pounds. You'll lose 3 pounds. You'll gain a pound. You'll lose a pound. If you weigh yourself every day, which you shouldn't, you should not. You should not weigh yourself every day. Unless you're part of like a medical study and that's part of it, you shouldn't be weighing yourself every day. You should not. Either a medical study or you're a high level athlete and measuring and like analyzing your daily weight is essential for your performance. Maybe it's something like you're competing you're a bodybuilder or you're an MMA fighter or something, and like making weight is extremely important and gauging how much only in those extreme situations. And I say rare situations, but then you don't have a psychological issue necessarily. I mean, you can, but you're doing it for a reason. You're not just doing this, hey, I want to lose weight. Not a good look. If you're just trying to lose weight overall, it's those lifestyle changes. And then if you're making those changes, following the 7 pillars, and you're doing that consistently day in and day out, because that's your purpose. You have your reasons why, you're passionate, you're disciplined, you have a strong community like we do here and in the Swole fam. So you're locked in. Those things are going to come. You surround yourself with good people. You follow the pillars. You're executing on the things that need to be executed on. Those weight losses and those weight gains and the muscle gains, like the positive benefits, are going to come. Do you have the patience to actually put in the fucking work and let them happen? You got to let those things actually happen. Let those things actually occur. What's up, Jeremy? Another one from Jeremy. I fluctuate 5 to 8 pounds from morning to evening, depending on the day. Major reason I stopped weighing myself, but once a month. Once a month. So once a week or once a month, but Jeremy's got the right idea. Glad to hear it, Josh. Doing brain gains last couple days, things seem to move smoother. Good stuff. That's exactly right. Catherine, it's like when you take one leg out of a chair or a table, the whole thing falls. You need all in order to be successful and actually be able to uphold whatever weight you want. Preach. Zash or Ryan? Zash. Are you male or female? Is that a male? That's a cool name. Damn, I'm eating 1,200 to 1,100 calories and I exercise. If you're exercising and you're eating 1,200 calories, that's very, very low. And maybe if you're really obese, but 1,500 plus in addition to exercise, that's really low. I wouldn't go that low. Personal recommendation, personal opinion. Papa, quick question. Do you include direct core training into Swole season? You get tons of core activation with the resistance training. Most people over focus on crunching and just doing core. Core is everything. Core is everything except for your arms and legs. So when you're doing resistance training, you're working your core just fine, especially if you're doing yoga and other things. So Swollen 7 core is going to take care of that. So you can add Swollen 7 core onto your workouts. Those new sections that I've been talking about releasing for Swollen 7 are going to be those types of addendums that you can add to the end, beginning, or on other days for your training. So that's what that's designed for. That way you can literally piece together how you want your programming to go. And it's not built in like, hey, you have to do these, sit-ups or leg raises. That's a shitty way to program a workout because everyone's going to be different. Some people want more frequency. Some people have more time. Some people, will find that they like to do it at the beginning or the end. So to have it as the Swollen 7 core will be something where like, hey, I want to do my Swollen 7 warm up. Then I'll do some Swollen 7 core. And then I'll do, that's part of like your 14-minute warm up. And then you do your workout and then you can follow up. So a lot of those are going to be in the Swollen 7 section. It's a good question. Let's see here. Got some really good comments. What up? Zash says it works fine. I don't have issues, but then again, I'm pretty chilled at the gym. I do interval training. I mean, look, I haven't eaten, like my ribeye steak is probably 1,000 calories in itself. So that's really low. 1,200 is like the adult minimum. So honestly, bro, if you're doing interval training and if it works fine, I guarantee you'll feel better eating 1,500. That's not a lot of calories, man. Just saying. Okay. So we got, that was a great post from Jessica. And if you haven't yet, check that out. Make sure you do that. This one is from Kate. So hello, Kate. And Kate's a new member of the Swole fam. So Kate says, hey fam, I'm new to this community and I'm so excited and ready to make some lifestyle changes. That's what I like to hear. Over the last year, I have started to experience moderate depression. I am a counselor, which makes it even more frustrating. And in parentheses, it says, bruh, just do what you tell your depressed clients to do. LOL, if only it were that easy. One of the biggest things I watch for when I start to get depressed is that I stop taking care of myself, which is what I've done. So, long story short, after months of escaping to my bed and avoiding the gym and public in general, I have gained 30 pounds. At 6 foot, I weigh 187, and honestly, I feel like garbage. While 30 pounds might not look like a dramatic change on someone my height, I can feel it everywhere. It's affected my confidence, sex life, and my attitudes. I'm sick of feeling like garbage and sick of being depressed. I have recently started up consistent therapy too for my mental health, but I am looking for a community that will cheer me on, but also tell me to suck it up and get my ass to the gym when I don't feel like it. Well, you're in the right place there. My family, friends, and boyfriend are too soft, and while I love them, they aren't good accountability buddies, so let's do this. Introduce yourselves in the comments and tell me to get my ass to the gym. Let's make some changes. Introduce yourself. You introduce yourself. No, good for you, Kate. Welcome to the fam. That's a great post. Make sure you go and welcome her in there. So you said that, and I'm curious because I don't have context and I don't know all your details. You said here, Kate, at 6 foot 0 inches. So you're 6 foot tall. That's really tall for a female, but I don't know if you, because it says, well, 30 pounds might not look like a dramatic change on someone my height. So I'm assuming, and the reason I'm saying that, I want to make sure that it wasn't a typo and that you didn't put 5 foot. because but I'm assuming you're accurate because you said while 30 pounds may not look like a dramatic change on someone my height. So that would assume that would make sense. And it's not about the weight. And that's where, again, we were just having this conversation before. It's not just about the body weight. It's not just about the body weight because you can play the game, well, weight loss and weight stigma, and you shouldn't lose weight. It shouldn't be about weight loss. And I agree. It shouldn't be about weight loss unless you have a lot of fat to lose. And then it is about weight loss. It's about fat loss, which is weight. Fat weighs something. You should lose it. Like, fucking get rid of it. You don't need all that extra fat. This is what fat is. It's stored energy. It is stored energy. That's what fat is. It's stored energy. Do you know why your body stores energy? Because energy might not be readily available when you want it. Why? Because you have to go hunt and gather your food. Well, there might not be food to hunt or gather. Well, your body needs fat so you don't die. We are literally, by evolution, we are designed by evolution to survive. That's it. Survive. We're built to adapt and survive. Fat on your body is stored energy for when you don't have energy available to put in your mouth hole. That's what it's for. That's why when you're eating tons and 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 tons of carbs, your body is going to try to store fat because it knows that carbs go away. Your body knows that carbs disappear. Fruit disappears. Okay? Those juicy sugars, they're not around all year long. And when they disappear, you ain't got any more food. You're going to have to work a lot harder. It's the winter. You're going to have to hunt some protein and fat. So your body is going to try to store as much fat as possible when it can so it can survive through the winter until the next summer. Okay? Until the thaw. It's an evolutionary process. Your body is preparing for it. Your body is ready. It's getting ready. All right? It's getting ready. It's getting ready. So anyway, getting back to the main point of that, when we're talking about weight loss, it's not, you can be unhealthy and skinny. You can have diabetes and be skinny. It's not about looking and having abs. It's about approaching nutrition, training, mindfulness. It's about approaching this from a health standpoint. That's why the 7 pillars go at that base level. That's why there's no ideology there. There's no, hey, it's fundamental for everyone. It's fundamental, basic for everyone. I don't care what your preferred nutrition style is. I don't care what exercise program you want to do. The 7 pillars goes below all of that. It's the mentality of focusing on the most important things that are going to get you the most long-term results and using common sense in the process. You got to use common sense. Common sense. Common sense, beaches. All right. So before we get into the next post, let's jump into this shit. You ready for this? Okay, let's get into the rage that I wanted to talk about, and we'll get into the next shit. So let's see here. Okay. So I was already talking to you about, I'll take a couple comments if you guys are, oh, who lost something? Jessica, what happened? Oh, I lost my dog in August. August. And I'm really feeling the void today. Oh, you got to get you a new pup. Got to get you a new pup. Well, the fam's showing you so much love in the comments, so you have love from Papa as well. Sorry to hear that. Cerny, depression is a real bitch. I have it too, but I found out that working out consistently, even if it's not a great one, really helps along with brain gains. Mindfulness and exercise. Take care of your body. Dahlia, Papa, I love you. I love you too.
Yow. Yow.
So a reminder that swolenormousapparel.com if you want to grab those limited time pink drink shirts. Okay. So today's, you ready for this? So today's rage, I don't know. You guys need to drop some biceps and some gorillas. You ready for this? We need to get a little bit of a, we need to get a little bit of some fucking fire going here. You ready for this? You ready for this shit? You ready for some biceps and gorillas? Drop that in the comments. I think we're ready. I think we're ready to drop some fucking fire. I think rage on us. You ready? Okie dokie. So, brand new article. This was posted today on Business yesterday. Yesterday morning on Business Insider. And let's get into this right now. So this one, let's zoom out a little bit. The title is Burger King just launched a new ad campaign featuring a moldy Whopper. And it reflects a trend taking over the fast food industry. And this ad shows a moldy Whopper, a moldy shit hamburger. And it says the beauty of no artificial preservatives. Okay, so I want to like pause right there for a second because it's really unbearably retarded to even like see this pop up on the fucking, to even know that this exists. Now, Burger King is advertising. It's advertising the fact that its products rot. It's advertising that its products grow mold. Because guess what? They didn't grow mold before because of all the preservatives. Oh, how convenient. Why, thank you so much. Why, thank you so much for not putting preservatives in my food now. Oh, they're taking over a fast food industry. They're making a brand new trend. You finally making food that's real? It's not real. It's still not real. It's still garbage. Let's read through this fucking train wreck. It's so disgusting. On Wednesday, Burger King posted a video on YouTube of a Whopper decomposing and growing moldy. The ad campaign is meant to draw attention to the chain's move away from preservatives. Oh, thank you so much. Don't do me any fucking favors. And artificial flavors, which many fast food chains have long been criticized for using because it's killing people. The move is emblematic of a trend in the fast food industry towards more, quote, natural and socially conscious foods like garbage fucking plant burgers. For example, let's pump some more fucking soy into people's bodies and fucking peas and glyphosate and shit. Quote, natural beauty has finally made its way into fast food advertising. On Wednesday, Burger King released a time-lapse video of its flagship burger decomposing and becoming covered in mold in over 34 days. This is going to be a train wreck because I don't want to watch fucking a rotting burger. Let's watch this fucking video. The Whopper, day one. How long is this thing? Good, it's 45 seconds. Ugh. Oh. Ew. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why the fuck is this an ad? Why is this an ad? How do they think this is going to increase their sales? Ah! Oh, why is it? Don't fucking show me that shit. What the fuck? Oh, look at this fucking Joaquin Phoenix. Fucking bullshit. Fucking jabroni. What the fuck was that? Did you guys just... of course you saw it. I put on the screen. What the fuck is that? Why do I want to see that rotting? Why would I want to see that rotting? Why is that something... Oh, maybe I'll buy it now. You should thank us. Now our burgers rot. How great. Now they're going to... You've been rotting my stomach for 50 fucking years. Jesus Christ. So let's read through what the fuck else is this train wreck. And it says the stunt. Yeah, no shit, it's a stunt. The stunt is part of the chain's campaign to highlight its move away from preservatives and artificial ingredients. Burger King said in a press release that it had removed preservatives from the Whopper in most European markets and select U.S. markets. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Burger King. Thank you for removing it from select U.S. markets. So some people can eat fucking real food, quote, real fucking shit food. Even if it did rot, you still shouldn't eat that trash. At Burger King, we believe that real food tastes better. Well, you should probably start thinking about making real food then. That's why we are working hard to remove preservatives, colors, and flavors. Working hard. We're working hard to remove them. It's so hard to remove preservatives. It's so hard to remove food colorings. It's so hard to remove artificial flavors. It's so hard and arduous. You should feel for us because it's so hard removing these bullshit fucking ingredients. Burger King said it's rolling out preservative-free Whoppers across the U.S. and will serve them in all U.S. restaurants by the end of 2020. It's going to take us 12 more fucking months to give you actual real food, but you know, we're Burger King. This I don't see this helping them at all. This is fucking embarrassing. Just shows how they've been relentlessly fucking you in the asshole your whole life. Mercilessly, they did it on purpose. Now they're only doing it to be socially viable, so you keep on buying their shit over McDonald's. Exactly, so it wasn't real food. No, of course not. Told you. I mean, you all knew that shit. This move reflects a trend in the fast food industry towards, quote, natural and socially conscious foods. McDonald's said last year that its switch from frozen to fresh beef for its quarter pounders led to a spike in its burger sales for the first time in 5 years. Great. Keep getting people fatter. Thank you. At the end of January, Popeyes became the latest major chain to sign onto the Better Chicken Commitment. Ooh, the BCC. Sounds official. Sounds important when you make big, when you put capital letters on it. Ooh, the BCC, the Better Chicken Commitment, which mandates higher welfare standards for poultry used in chains foods. Are you going to give the chicken minimum wage now? The fuck does that mean, higher welfare? Oh, the poor chickens. It's like, why don't you let them be chickens? Eat them, but let them actually be chickens instead of just force feeding them in fucking retarded confinement. Retarded confinement. Ridiculous. Just any word. Just swap out any fucking word you prefer. Artificial ingredients in fast food have been long a subject of fascination and scrutiny. In Iceland, a McDonald's hamburger and fries have remained on display since the last McDonald's restaurant in the country closed in 2009. Oh my God. In Iceland, a McDonald's hamburger and fries have remained on display. That's a hyperlink. Oh, we're clicking on that, fam. We're about to click on that shit. You ready for this? We're about to click on that shit. The burger and fries have remained pristinely preserved and mold-free for over 10 years, seemingly showing no signs of decay. Whoa. And that's it. And it just ends. The article just ends. Oh, we're clicking on that shit. I'm clicking on that fucking now. Remained on display. Let's see that shit. Let's see what pops up here. This is November. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is November 1st, 2019. Iceland live streams 10-year-old's McDonald's cheeseburger. Okay. All right. That looks good. What do you think, fam? What do you think? You want to put that in your mouth? It looks like Always Hungry's Starbucks binge. It's brown. Look at that. There's some dirty AIDS dicks right there, fam. Now, what do you think? Now, if you're looking at this, now try to tell me that it's all about the calories. It's calories in, calories out. Hey, come on. Stop fucking around. You know it's all calories in, calories out. It's calories in, calories out. It's all about the math. Oh, it's all about how many calories you consume. Okay, go ahead and eat 600 calories of that. That'll be healthy. As long as you hit your macros, as long as it fits your macros, you can have that. Eat it. Put it in your fucking mouth. Put it in your fucking mouth. Fucking idiots. I think that's the fucking answer. Fucking stupid fucking mooks. All right. When McDonald's closed all its restaurants in Iceland in 2009, one man decided to buy his last hamburger and fries. I heard that McDonald's never decompose, so I just wanted to see if it was true or not. Well, this week it's 10 years since the seemingly indestructible meal was purchased, and it barely looks a day older. Well, I'd be more concerned. I'm not sure if I'd be more concerned with that on the same day or after. I mean, it looks like that when you buy it. Maybe a little bit more yellow and golden. Let's see here. And he says, it's a fun thing, of course, but it makes you think about what you're eating. There is no mold. It's only the paper wrapping that looks old. Yeah, look at that. Look at that McDonald's like wrapping. The wrapping looks old. The burgers look brown. Oh, it's so fucking gross. There's a plaque on it. Hello, I am the last McDonald's cheeseburger sold in Iceland in 2009. Let's have a selfie together. Make sure to tag it. Hashtag fast burger selfie. Oh, last burger selfie. And hashtag Snatra House. Whatever. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's in a fucking glass case. It says right here, when after 3 years he detected little change in its composition, he donated the meal to the National Museum of Iceland. Let's see. The health teacher in our high school did this, but just left them on a shelf. He would point out how even after years, they didn't grow mold because apparently there weren't enough nutrients in it for microbes. Yeah, when microbes don't even fucking want a piece of that shit. Famously, Karen Hanrahan bought a hamburger in 1996 and 14 years later was claiming it looked no different than on the day she'd bought it. In 2010, New York photographer Sally Davies bought a Happy Meal and took a picture of it daily for 6 months. She claimed it didn't rot, smell bad, develop maggots, or indeed show any sign of going off. McDonald's commented in 2013 that, quote, in the right environment, our burgers, like most other foods, could decompose. In the right environment, our burgers, like most other foods. You mean like food? I'll tell you what. If you put an apple on the counter, it's gonna rot, and it's gonna get bugs, and it's gonna get fucking little like worms and shit. You're gonna get shit fucking going to town. You're gonna get fruit flies like a motherfucker. In the right environment, our burgers, like most other foods, could decompose. Could. Highlight that fucking word. It could. Not necessarily. I mean, it could. It could decompose. But without moisture in the environment, oh, sure. Oh, but without moisture, they were unlikely to grow mold or bacteria or decompose. You need moisture for that? I mean, how much moisture do you need for something to mold and decompose? How much moisture? Seriously, really? Like the average moisture would be totally fine. Totally fine. Let's see. Without moisture, food will simply dry out. Well, I'll tell you what. There's plenty of moisture in the United States. I mean, maybe if you're in the most arid fucking climate, there's no moisture, but come on, things are going to fucking disappear. Things are going to look a lot older than that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. So how disgusting is that shit, fam? Yeah? I had a lot of you. I'm sorry. I think a lot of you were eating. I had some of you in the comments. I saw that. You're like, oh, please, Pop, I'm eating. Well, I had to. That's gross. Gross. Should we get back to some positivity? And should we get back to some real shit? Let's get back to some real. What do you all think? When's the last time you had fast food? Let's do a little round the horn. When's the last time that you had fast food? When's the last time that you had, I mean, any fast food? When's the last time you had McDonald's? When's the last time you had Burger King, Taco Bell, Subway, Chipotle? Yep, it's fast fucking food. Chipotle, Moe's, anything. All those things. Those are all restaurant bullshit fast food things. Those things like Chipotle, those are fast food, but they make it seem like there's when they bias it more towards an in-store or an in-restaurant or in a dining experience. You take it on a tray and you sit down. It makes it seem like it's not fast food, but when you order and you're walking out with your food in like 5 seconds, that's fast food. When it's already ready for you in volume, it's fast food. I want a Big Mac now. Gross. My boyfriend dropped a Funyun. Oh, those are disgusting. My boyfriend dropped a Funyun outside and I found it a week later and the damn thing looks exactly the same. This is after it rained, too. Ew. Ew. It rained. It rained. It rained. Ugh. Scrolling through. Ah. I had Subway last week. Not sure how shit they are in the USA. Oh, it's all crap. Subway is trash. The USA, everything's trash in the. Well, I shouldn't say everything, but yeah, most things are crap in the U.S. And they're crap in other countries too. But they have to follow certain regulations, possibly. But I wouldn't recommend you're going there anywhere, especially since just like the companies themselves are fucking shitty. If they don't care about people in one country, why would they care about you in another? Like these companies like Burger King, McDonald's, anywhere, they're going to fuck you over in any country they can as long as they can push the laws. As long as they can take maximum advantage of the laws available. If Europe is banning GMOs or certain things, they can't do it legally, but they're going to push the limit as far as they can within the confines of your country. So they're always going to do that. That's corporate greed. That's corporate greed. They're going to maximize their profits at the expense of people. Why wouldn't they? They don't fucking know you. They don't care about you. They care about the bottom line. They care about their shareholders. They care about turning profits in Q4. That's all they want. That's all they fucking want. And once people realize that, you're like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't eat where someone's trying to make their money off disease off my back. Take responsibility. I posted this on Twitter today. If you're not following me on Twitter, Twitter at Swolenormous. Follow Papa. Follow me. Follow me on Twitter. Raging over there. Raging on Twitter. Just fucking, you like Swole text? You get some good Twitter text too. Twitter's the fire. I lay some fucking cock down. Share. Go over there, share, retweet. Do that shit. This is from Emma. So what up, Emma? Hey, fam. Hope everyone's doing well. Hello, Emma. Since joining this group, I've become much more inspired to rethink my eating habits and make choices that are better for my body. For background, I lost 30 pounds since last year, and I'm in the best shape I've been in my life. I've maintained for several months and joined Swolenormous because Papa's content always helped keep me on track. I eat pretty healthy in general, but my biggest area that I struggle with is breakfast. I only have 12 meals a week on my college meal plan, and those are used for lunch and dinner. I'm pretty broke, and it's always easy. And it was easier. It was always easier and more convenient to eat Cliff Bars my family members bought me. But recently, I went to the store and realized I could make mashed sweet potatoes for breakfast every morning for about $1 a day. Just need to microwave a sweet potato, add 1 teaspoon of margarine and a bit of salt and pepper, and I've got a better and healthier alternative for granola bars. I've also stopped spending money on Starbucks and I'm making my own tea sweetened with pure stevia. Little changes make big differences. Keep up the great work, fam. So awesome work, Emma. I'm glad you're realizing and you're doing the best you can with your limitations. But I did post this. I did comment on the group and a bunch of people also did that. Swap out that margarine ASAP. Do not use margarine. Avoid that like the fucking plague. So it's very affordable, especially with the amounts that you'll be using. Go get yourself some grass-fed butter or ghee. So if you have refrigeration, you can get grass-fed butter. You can also order grass-fed ghee and it'll stay on the shelf too. You don't have to refrigerate it, but make sure it's 100% grass-fed, grass-finished. And you can get high quality ones from Amazon, even local stores. If you have a Whole Foods nearby, you can order it online from anywhere. And usually grass-fed butter or Kerrygold you can get from a local store. Those are very, very popular now. So definitely get rid of, get rid of that margarine. Get rid of all those fucking oils. Really bad for you. Really, 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 really bad. But absolutely. I mean, you get white rice, sweet potatoes, you put grass-fed butter on it. There you go. Much better. Not expensive. Sweet potatoes are super cheap. I always say it. Sweet potatoes are like, 69 cents a pound, 99 cents, even $1.29. Get the fuck out of here. You'll spend $10 and get food for 2 weeks. Sweet potatoes go far. Far, far, far. Margarine equals trans fats from the partially hydrogenated veggie oil. Josh, this post is a good example of how healthy eating isn't expensive. Healthy eating can be much less expensive than people. It's usually laziness when people blame healthy eating as being expensive. In many ways, when we say healthy eating, that depends on what your definition of healthy eating is. If we're talking about specific food products, like, hey, how much is a grass-fed ribeye? Obviously, that's more than, a bag of peanuts. Okay? One's going to give you a lot more value and a lot more health benefits than the other. And when I'm saying more health benefits, is going to be the fucking grass-fed ribeye, but it's very, very expensive relative. But to say that eating healthier is more, that's not true. That's not true because a lot of the things that you can improve your health drastically with are exceptionally affordable. And I'm not saying marginally affordable, exceptionally affordable. Exceptionally affordable. I feed Papa Swolio gets she gets some sweet potato with her grass-fed beef. I was changing that because get a little. Yes. Oh, look at her. Look at you, good girl. She gets sweet potato and she gets her her burger, her little raw beef. She has liver and heart, and then the grass-fed beef. So she eats sweet potatoes and grass-fed. She only eats real food. She never gets anything artificial. She has little bones that she chews. I give her the bones when I have the bone-in ribeye. I give her the bone afterwards, and she fucking eats the fuck out of that. So that's usually a treat. And she does peppermint fasting. That's right. Some nights or some days she just gets a bone, and then she'll go a day. She eats once a day. Just give her a nice feast. Give her a nice long walk. Probably give her a nice long walk tonight. Hopefully it's not raining after this. I'll walk her after this. Look at her twitching. Look. See her foot moving? She's dreaming. Her paws were moving. It's cool. She's a sexy beach. It all depends. It all depends on what you're comparing it to. Because when you say eating healthy is expensive, what are you talking about? What are you comparing expensive to? We need to look at improved quality. Where are you right now, right? Where are you right now with your quality? What can we do to improve that quality? Improve. I'm not saying do like the top of the top because who knows what the top of the top is? You don't know unless you practice and you figure out which foods are best for you. And you just walk up the ladder, you tweak things. Hey, I need to improve my carbohydrate sources. So instead of going to Cliff Bars and that shit granola crap, she's going to a sweet potato. Okay, then she was doing margarine. Everyone's like, don't consume that fucking crap. Get some grass-fed butter or ghee. Now she'll get that. And then boom, she's leveling up. She's stepping up, 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 up. Right? Jimmy P, in my nutrition class, it was stated from 2012, God, 2012, old stats, obese people spend on average $1,400 annually on weight-related health care, but eating healthy is too expensive, right? It's probably much more than that, too. Look at that. Yes. Yes. Look at, see her twitching? Is she moving? Look at her little mouth moving. Look at her twitch. Aw. She's having a good dream. She's relaxing. That's a good girl. That's a good girl, Mama. That's a good girl. Yeah, we will get it. We will get a Papa Swolio shirt. We got some stuff. I got Papa Swolio back here. Look at her. There's the Regal pup. The Regal pup. We'll get some Papa Swolio gear going. Look at her mouth going. Look at her. Look at her mouth. Look at her face twitching. Was she eating? Maybe she's eating a bone. Maybe she's thinking about grass-fed beefs. She's like, ooh, Daddy's going to give me beefs. Daddy's going to give me beefs. Look at her mouth moving. It's so cute. It's so cute, this fucking pup. Look at her. Her little paw moving. You see it? Look at her paw. Cutie. That's a good girl. All right. So let's see here. Hey fam, 30 pounds, granola bars. Got 3 more good posts. Okay, I got another good post for you today. Wasn't that gross? That was the first thing I saw. That was the first thing that made me nauseous, that burger thing. This is from Jose. Hey guys, it's been a few months since I've posted, but here I am at 190 and 36.5 inches measured military style. I have come so far in such a little time. Like literally I was 220 2 or 3 months ago, and now I'm 190. Wish me luck in basics, y'all. I should be shipping in a few days. Thank you for all that you guys have done, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of this community. I want to give some gorilla grunts and respect to Jose. Thank you so much for your service, bro, and really proud of you, man. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. You know, I mean, just to make those changes physically, you're going to move better, you're going to feel better. And look at that, fam. We're making a better soldier. So thank you so much for your service, and I wanted to share that with everyone because I thought it was just an awesome post. The next one I have for you is from, I'm assuming it's Chenois. Chenois? Is he supposed from a Chenois, huh? I think I made fun of this, but I think I said Chenoa at one time, but I think it's probably Chenois or something. If you're watching live, let me know how to pronounce it. I don't want to butcher that shit. So wondering if anyone can give suggestions. Oh, thanks, Mike. Should you join Swolenormous X? Right, you should. Right, you should. Join the fam. If you want to learn how to join the fam, go to swolenormousx.com. Anyway, Chenois, wondering if anyone can give suggestions. Well, you're in the right place. So let's see what we got here. My muscles ache and I feel fatigued and have for over a week. It's really affecting my motivation to work out every day. Does anyone know what may be causing this and how to get over it? I'm at the beginning of week 11 of the 90-day dash, and I want to be able to get through the whole program without stopping if possible. So it's a 12-week program. So you're on the back 9 for sure. You're actually almost wrapping it up. My muscles ache and feel fatigued and have for over a week. So it really depends on why that's the case. Now, without any other context, I'm very hesitant to say overtraining because the 90-day dash is specifically designed to prevent that, to focus on recovery. So I don't know. And this is not, and I don't have an answer for this because I don't have other information that I would need to give you more feedback. But I don't know what your sleep schedule and what your sleep habits are like. I don't know what your hydration habits are like. I know nothing about your nutrition. I know nothing about how much volume you're doing in the program, because you can adjust the program and you can adjust the amount of volume you're doing. So there's a lot of things that could be going on, but I want to reiterate and make it clear that most what people deal with when they are feeling sore or prolonged soreness, they're not recovering enough. It's not necessarily overtraining. It's more under recovery. You're not recovering enough. It's not that you're training too much. It's that you're not recovering enough to prepare yourself for the next session. In that post, she says, in the comments, in the post, she says she's doing other training on top of the 90-day dash. Okay. Well, there you go right there. So she's definitely not recovering enough I don't know what else you're doing. So that throws everything out the fucking window. Who the fuck knows? I'm doing this program, but I don't know why I'm feeling tired all the time, but I'm running a marathon every day in addition. Does anyone, not that that's what she's doing, but if you're doing other training on top of it, it's like, well, there you go. That's why because you're not doing the program. you're not technically doing the 90, you're doing the 90-day dash, but you're not really doing it if you're fatiguing yourself doing other stuff. The problem with doing other training on top of a fucking training program is that you're fundamentally not doing the program because you're doing a lot more volume than the program requires. And plus, if you're doing something somewhere else or you're doing other stuff, it's going to affect your recovery and your ability to increase the volume and give 100% towards the program. All right. Well, did you guys? I'm assuming Jessica says, yeah, she mentioned she's stacking other workouts on top of it. And that's a problem. If you're not improving and instead of stacking other workouts, you should be doing the night. You level up the 90-day dash. You do more volume. You increase the resistance. You progress it. You do more advanced yoga classes or something. Yeah, that's why she strayed from the program design. All right, makes sense. So I'm assuming all of you answered that in the comments. If you're adding more training, yeah, you're not gonna be able to recover enough. I wonder what I'm doing wrong. It's not the 90-day dash. It's whatever you're adding on top of it then. So if you know exactly what she's doing, I don't know what else. I didn't see that comment specifically. Let's see, Silver's Beats. I'm going to have to post on this one in a bit after I'm done with my mobility work today. I felt the same way my last week and dragged week 11 out a little bit longer, putting more yoga in between lifting days. That's totally cool. That's what it's designed for. So good stuff. Good stuff. I think what happens is people tend to underestimate. People get impatient. One of the things that I notice when a lot of people start the 90-day dash specifically is most people are chronically under recovered and chronically overtrained as a result. People are blown out. So when they first start doing a program, we're like, oh, we're lifting 3 or 4 days a week and there's yoga in between. People automatically feel like they're not doing enough. When in reality, you're recovering more than you ever have. So you'll have more long-term results than you've ever had before because you're actually recovering sufficiently between workout sessions. So each workout session might not be as frequent or as much volume, but you're actually recovering properly between sessions. So you're performing better in those sessions, you're growing and you're recovering better between subsequent sessions, and you're getting more results overall, which also improves your longevity, mitigates your risk of injury, and just helps rising tides raise all ships. If you're doing too much, you're going to beat yourself up and get injured or get fatigued. And right now she's blowing herself out physiologically, and it's going to set her back a couple of weeks because she's probably under recovered and she's going to have to deload and pause her progress for a little bit to deal with this. And if you're overdoing it, that's why. And again, I don't know all the details, which is why I was asking, but then other people mentioned here live that she was doing other training on top of it. So yeah, we'll jump in that post again, jump back in there afterwards, fam. And let's see. And this is a good one. This is what's going on, baby? She woke up. You done with your CPs? No more CPs? You feeling good? Yeah, now you're licking that. Yeah. How we doing? You feel good, mama? What's a good word, baby? How we doing? What's up, mama? There you go. You're a good girl. Why are you so tired today? Such a long day of doing nothing. Such a long day of doing nothing. I'm so fatigued. I've done so much jack shit today. Fucking dog. Let's see. Jessica, the 90-day dash is so humbling. Just when you think you're badass, it reminds you of those little stabilizer muscles. Yep, it's like, hey, come back. Don't get too cocky. Let's see here. Logan Parmeter. I'm on week 2 of the 90-day dash. I'm already starting to feel stronger, which is crazy to me. I've never experienced it before. Just shows how consistency is key. Pillar 7, no doubt about it. Good shit. Annie, I'm just worried that the carbs and starches in regular potatoes might be too high and counteract my macros. Well, fuck macros. What are you trying to do? You're doing one of those. You're trying to fit macros in. Why are you eating? Eat sweet potatoes. You'll probably react much better than regular potatoes, regular nightshades and stuff. You'll find far more benefits from sweet potatoes. Chances are, most people do. What's up, Jim? I'm 2/3 done with the 90-day dash, but I've modified it to lift 4 days a week. Tried for a fifth and regret it for a few days. Maybe when I'm done, I'll start Swole season. There you go. I mean, there's options. You finish the 90-day dash, you can progress it, you can double it up, you can improve on it, you can go back to the beginning and level up, or you can go into Swole season. And like I mentioned in the accountability this past week, there's going to be other programming and other level up options in the future that I'm working on fervently. Any plans on having Michelle on the daily or maybe a procast with her? I'm open to it. I haven't spoken to her. Everyone's been so busy. I don't prefer guests on the Daily Swole, but we might do some of that stuff again, or at least maybe segments. So we'll see. We'll see about the podcast. But yeah, I'm always down, and we might get into some things. We might start having some more conversations, or get some more of you on a call or something like that. Do some audio, tap in some Swole fam. You guys want to see some Swole fam on the Daily Swole? If anything, we'll do Swole fam. If anything, we'll do some Swole fam. We'll do some calls. That'll be cool. How about that? You guys want that? You guys want to do some calls? Who wants to be on the Daily Swole? Who wants to call in? Do some call in? I'm down for that. We'll talk about that. We'll talk. We've done it before. So Mike Miller, I remember thinking for maybe a few days that I was more advanced than the beginning of the 90-day dash, but I followed it anyway, and I'm glad I did. It is actually way more advanced than I was. Well, good. It's just respect. It's respecting different things, and the difference is that's why the 90-day dash will sneak up on you. It will sneak up on you. It will sneak up on you because it's stuff that you're not used to doing, and people often mistake, like, oh, it's not super heavy weights. I know people look at me in the gym. I see these jabronis that are so out of shape next to me lifting 35 pounds, and I'm doing a very similar exercise with 40 pounds, and I am 10 times as big, and just like, and I know they're looking at me like, wow, why isn't he going heavy? Or wow, he's doing. It's because it's not always about the weight. It's about the volume. It's about everything you're doing outside the gym. It's consistency. It's just a fucking just building up, building up, building up, building up, building up. I love this, fam. I just made it through the supermarket without any dirty dicks in my cart. Hey-o. No dirty dicks. No dirty dicks. What's up, Pedro? In Swole text, I told Papa how my setback was a new humbling experience where I would be down and quit working out before. After 100 days, I was trying to find ways to recover appropriately. Good stuff. Swole Avengers assemble. The hashtag fam, the fam. That's right. Today's Swole card is the FamWise Game G, the FamWise. So if you're just joining, we went over how Burger King is now. Burger King's doing everyone a favor. Everyone, it's doing everyone a favor. Now Burger King is not putting preservatives. Now Burger King's not putting in preservatives. Now you can get a burger that rots. So all the burgers you've had, they're all covered with preservatives because they never rotted before. But now Burger King is letting you know that their burgers rot. So congratulations. Thank you so much, Burger King, for starting to, put your foot in the door of making quality food. Quality food. Put your foot in the door. Yeah, you're barely in there. You're still making garbage, but now your garbage rots. So you can go fuck yourself, in my opinion. All right, let's give away this Swole card. Oh, let's do a little water break. Oh, I do have water. I did fill up. Here we go, fam. Eggplants. Drop some eggplants and drop some water droplets. If you want a water break, we'll get this going. We got mama. Oh, yeah. Papa Swole, yo, Cam. Who wants a water break? Who wants a water break? I want a water break. Who wants a water break? I want a water break. I want a water break. I want a water break. Who wants a water break? You want a water break, mama? Want to come over here and do the water break? Want to do the water break with Daddy? Water break? Okay, come on, kitty. All right, let's get the kitty. Kitty. Oh, let's get Mama for a water break. She's like, fuck this shit. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Ready for the water break? They're up here. All right, here we go. 3. Over here. All right, 3, 2, 1. Dance time. Ready? Dance time. Good kitty. Good kitty. Yeah. The water break has turned into this holding pup. Hey, buddy. You smell so good. Over here. If I put my beard, if I put my beard over here, she'll go this way. They want to see you. They want to see you. Why are you so sleepy today? Why are you so sleepy? Every time I pick her up, she's like, fuck this. Every time. Okay. You want to go for... Oh, Good girl. Ow. Every time I put her down, she scratches my soul. Savage. Savage beach. Oh my goodness. Okay, fam. So let's see here. A couple updates. So tomorrow's YouTube video is going to be fire. I got some rage coming, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Some good stories, or a good story, and really like some very transparent shit. You're starting to learn how inauthentic some people are, and what I did see that this video is going to be about was really appalling, and it just goes to show what social media is doing. It's exposing people for who they are. So I am going to lay that down. Stay tuned. I will be swole texting you when it goes live tomorrow, so you can be the first to go watch it. But that's going to be on the Swole Enormous channel. Other reminders, the Sunday Fun Day, the Ask Papa Swole Live, will be on the Swole Enormous channel. So that's going to be Sunday, and I will do my best to post up what time that will be available. So make sure you're subscribed to both channels. And of course, if you follow on the TikTok or you go on TikTok at Papa Swolio, go TikTok at Papa Swolio. And I'm doing fitness content. I posted some stuff about obesity today, so make sure you go do it. Make sure you go check it out. Go drop a comment. If you've not downloaded the app, it's really fun. It's really cool. And it's exploding, so there's a lot of attention over there, and I'm posting a lot over there. So if you want additional content, you want additional Papa, go over there to TikTok at Papa Swolio, and I will see everyone. Swole card. But tomorrow, of course. But Sunday, Swole Enormous channel, and of course on Monday, accountability meeting. So if you're interested in learning more about the Swole fam, and you want to join the Swole fam, and you want to join, and join now, go check out swolenormousx.com. If you go to swolenormousx.com, you can learn more about our community. You can learn more about the unlimited access. It breaks it all down for you. And you could also download your copy of the 7 Pillars, which is right at the top on swolenormousx.com. So all that stuff, all the links, everything is over there, all the descriptions, and you can get started with the Swole fam for less than $3. And the fam is the fucking best. The Swole fam is the best. And that's why we're all here crushing it every day. So Swole card. Swole card. Join the fucking fam. Damn straight, Jessica. Join the fam. You won't regret it. Life-changing. It fucking is awesome. The Swole fam is the tits. So here we go. Let's pick someone for a thing. Let's play a little music. Disco. Hashtag fam. Hashtag fam. Hashtag fam. Who's got hashtag fam? Hashtag fam. Scrolling, scrolling. Hashtag fam. Anyone. Anyone. Another round. Here we go. Look at this. Look who I landed on. Look at that. Catherine, you fucking won. So now you don't have to worry about your previous card. You won this one. I fucking landed on you. And I did not plan that. That's fucking legit. Congratulations, Catherine. Fucking fitting. I fucking love it. Congratulations. I landed in between two people at one point, and then I was like, no, I got to keep scrolling, and I landed on yours. So congratulations, Catherine.
Congratulations!
It was meant to be. It was meant to be. You were the one. You were the one that we talked about at the beginning, right? That was you that said that you didn't get your card. So congratulations. Fucking wonderful. See what a difference it makes when you show up and you drop that, and you drop that in the comments, and you drop it. You're gonna fucking email us. Okay? And email, because I don't know what happened to the last one or whatever happened, but you'll get this one. We'll do it fresh. And I was thinking earlier, I'm like, oh, maybe I should just give you this one. So it worked out. Congratulations. Perfect. And if you didn't win,
Come on, stop whining.
just come back tomorrow, 1386. There'll be another one. So send us an email again, and then we'll get that out to you. So going to go drop that YouTube video, going to get that ready for tomorrow, and we got some new shit coming, so excited. It was a coincidence, but she definitely blew up the comments too with hashtag fam, like a lot of you did. So if you're commenting and using the hashtag, more chances to win. The odds are in your favor, to be honest. If you're here regularly and you're dropping that, the odds are ever in your favor. So congratulations, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow for episode 1386 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Peace, McGee's fam. Deuce, Magoose, ya boy, Papa Swolio. Oh, out.